two poems. Do you want a happy poem first or a sad poem?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sad.
Sad poem.
Yes.
sad.
Alright, so this poem goes out to our compassionate, kind, caring ex-Home Secretary, Cruella Braveman. Cruella Braveman.
Hang on.
This is the never-ending road. Hopefully I remember this. He leaves the office clutching his P45, the rain tumbling down, and the darkness growing behind his eyes. His home is already empty, except for the stacks of missed mortgage payments, and a note from his wife, and the darkness growing behind his eyes. He returns from the job centre to find his things in black bin bags, and the locks have been changed, all while the darkness grows behind his eyes. Onto the never-ending road he goes, and his shoes fall apart, and his socks become threadbare, all while the darkness grows behind his eyes. The ground is cold, and the rocks dig into him, and his stomach screams at him, all while the darkness grows behind his eyes. There's the smell of the roast dinners, and the chow mein, and the jalfrezis, and the burgers, and the kebabs, and the fried chicken, all filling his nose, while his stomach grows emptier, and the darkness grows behind his eyes. Spare some change, he says. Silence answers him, of mumbled apologies, or people crossing the street, all while the darkness grows behind his eyes. He's a drunk, they say. He's a junkie, they say. This is all his fault, they say. But he doesn't want to drink or shoot up. It's just so cold at night, and he keeps away the darkness behind his eyes. But the darkness always returns, drilling into his brain, digging underneath his skin. He traces the scars on his wrist. Maybe next time he could push it a little bit deeper. Who cares about another dead tramp? Instead, he goes into a public bathroom, locks eyes with a woman with greasy hair in a great tracksuit that covers some map of bruises and scars on her body. In her pocket is rolled up toilet paper, for it's that time of the month again. And he goes into a homeless encampment, surrounded by the LGBTQ plus youth, banished for only being themselves. And he goes past the Arabs and Eritreans and the Somalis and the Afghans and the Nigerians and the Iraqis and the Iranians and the Mexicans and the Turkish and the Ukrainians and the El Salvadorians, all reaching out for help, all screaming to the void, as are the children without parents, running away from home for a better life, onto streets of paved with chewing gum and grease, not gold. He's part of the community now, hundreds of thousands of him, just like him, all across the country, yet he's never felt more alone. He's now a statistic, that's all he is, a pawn for the politicians to push whenever they want votes. Keep your coins, he says. He wants change. Sleep finally comes, but he's awoken by a kick to the face and his sleeping bag being wrestled away. At least it's getting warmer. The cold is running. The heat is burning. He's been set on fire. But tomorrow will be better. But tomorrow never comes. Only empty promises and lies. He wraps the newspapers around himself, and headlines read, "Homelessness is a lifestyle choice." Thank you.
Ooh, as always. Oh, boom.
Thank you. Okay, so let's see if I can remember this happy poem now.
It never happened.
James has been practicing.
Well, we'll see. So this is my love/hate letter to public transport. Yeah. There'll always be public hell, red buses, and necessity ringing bell. For I will never escape the public shouts, rageful screams, the duck-faced pouts. Full speed, the idle standing bus, driver pulling away, looking for pay, leaving by the pavement to wait another day. Damn. The amber light flickers between passion and jealousy. Damn. Do I have £2.35 or is it £2.40? For I'll consider the window seat to enjoy the view. I sure hope you don't consider it too. Or worse, I hope you don't join me and inflict a curse by speaking an unwanted verse. If that's the case, I'd rather take the hearse. For always be Monday or so, stare at the glass, or the bus driver scream, "Get the fuck out the way!" or tang your behind. For always be angry young man speaking his mind, philosopher trying to think, midway his drunks over a can of drink, or the chassis passionate things that shrink. For always be the tube, access only by ticket or card. Got no money, mate? Sorry, man, you're barred. For all be windows carved with names, Dan, Tom, Michael, James. Would be that one man staring at me from Uxbridge to Aldgate, from Zone 1 to Zone 8, from Epping to Ealing Broadway. God, they never stop, do they? It's always been me, squished between two men like a battery-reared hen, reading the metal on someone's shoulder, trying to turn a lock in order, as I hear patronising people saying public transport causes us pollution, congestion, aggravation. Do they not hear the moans, the shouts, frustrations? There'll always be that one selfish bastard throwing himself under the tracks, making us all late. It's not our problem. Why do we have to wait? We're Londoners, with our stiff upper lips. We let it now affect us. Well, unless the transport cocks up, someone will jump ship. There'll be delays and rescheduling and a busker singing about your plans to make me blue. But I want to know, trains run for 24 hours on weekends. Will the rail replacement bus service run for that time too? Will always be a taxi painted black with a driver nattering away? The other day, my little girl said the meter's running. I think she'll grow up to become a cabbie, just like her daddy. I wasn't so sure. For an escape, the driver asking, "Where to, mate?" "Oh, just down the street. That'll be 28. Will always be my seatbelt getting jammed, my suitcase getting crammed, and me being slammed. Was there one demon, goes in the tax rank, trying to play prank? Doesn't fool me. Was there one mug, seeing the innocents, numb to their screams, while the concrete was like on? They're used to it. For I never escaped the nettle atmosphere, the CO2 fumes coming thicker and thicker, the spilt oil making the road slicker and slicker. Will always be London's lean attraction, one should always look for. For I'll never escape the taxis filled with Sahara and desert air, but it'll be the apple and pear, the chocolate eclair, the steak done rare, fighting my stomach to be the first to make the return journey. For I will never escape public transport, as I live in London, and the US charge makes it freaking expensive to drive there. Thank you.
Yes. You guys should have done one on